Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you for your, you can say good morning back. I'm sorry. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, and I appreciate all the crowd who's come here. So we are so happy to be here in this moment today. As you all know, we couldn't be more grateful for all the incredible work that the mayor's done to get us to this point in this recovery. And so we're excited to announce that D.C. is open, but I will, yes, I was going to say, Mayor, I didn't want to steal your thunder. You're going to talk more about that. But for us, we're really honored to have participated in part of certainly the public health response at the mayor's direction. As many of you know, we had a hospital here at the convention center. Fortunately, we never had any patients here, but we were certainly ready to participate and support that effort. And then equally important, we had a vaccination site here. And amongst our venues for EventCC, we're proud that we actually administer vaccines for over 100,000 people in Washington, D.C. So we're excited to support the mayor in that effort. So this really marks significant progress for the city and for us, for EventCC. We're really happy that we are now open and back for business as well. And so as early as this weekend, we're actually going to have a large event, Otakon, where we'll have 15,000 people plus. And then in 2 weeks' time, we'll have 15,000 people more for AwesomeCon. But all that is great, but we're also here really to celebrate our businesses that support Washington, D.C. And so we're very proud of the fact that we're here now celebrating both Shops Made in D.C. and then the newest location for Ben's Chili Bowl. So we'll start here today, but we're also going to go upstairs and finish. But it's my honor really to introduce the mayor who's led all this recovery effort for us. And has done a remarkable job for the city. We couldn't be more proud and thankful for all she's done. So please give a big round of applause and welcome for Mayor Bowser.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, good morning, everybody. D.C. is open. You heard it here. You're going to hear it again upstairs when we open the Ben's Chili Bowl in the Washington Convention Center. And it just brings me a great honor to be in this wonderful neighborhood. Let me acknowledge the Commissioner Alex Padro and our friends at Made in D.C. And how many Made in D.C.s is this now? 6? For 6 shops made in D.C. Let's give them a big round of applause. And in these shops, we support D.C. makers. We promote the D.C. flag. We let people know about our fantastic destination filled with neighborhoods, culture, music, and, of course, beautiful free museums, memorials, and parks. So we want to welcome everybody back. I echo what Greg said. That D.C. residents have made a lot of sacrifices. D.C. businesses have made a lot of sacrifices. And we're going to continue to push through until we're all the way back. But having our conventions and tourists come back to D.C. is also a big part of our recovery. And when you see folks, sometimes it seems like fun and games and dancing and parties, but what it is business that employs D.C. residents and help our city recover. So we're going to cut the ribbon here. Then we're going to shoot up to open Ben's Chili Bowl at the Convention Center, and there we'll take your questions as well. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm John Falchicchio. I serve as Mayor Bowser's Deputy Mayor for Planning and Economic Development. And I want to thank you all for being here. So as the mayor said, that really this isn't just about the visitors coming to D.C. adding vibrancy. It's about jobs. So before the pandemic, we had more than 24 million visitors come to D.C. Each year. That was a record year in 2019. And so we've got to get back to that so that we support D.C. businesses and employ D.C. residents, right? But one of the things the mayor highlighted, and this is something that I know irks her, is how many of you have seen a visitor walking around with one of those FBI or CIA T-shirts? Raise your hand if you've seen it. Raise your hand. Okay, everybody's seen it. So we can fix that. And the Shop Made in D.C. store is going to help us do it and have products by D.C. entrepreneurs and also create D.C. jobs for D.C. residents. So instead of those FBI t-shirts and those CIA t-shirts. They can get a 202 t-shirt by Bailiwick. They can get one of Curtis's women-made t-shirts. These are the products that are going to be featured in this store, and again, help us to make sure that DC entrepreneurs are showcased and DC residents are to work. And so the partners who help us do this are the folks who run all 6 of those Shop Made in DC stores. And I know after the mayor sees this one, she's going to want more. But let's celebrate this one today and bring up Stacy and Michael to help us do that.
Oh, I'm stuck. Hi, guys. Thank you so much. A special thanks to Events DC for dreaming up us in this location, and then a thank you to Aramark for making it happen. Huge thanks to our mayor for making a decision to support and invest in entrepreneurship in the city. For those of you who don't know, we are a retail incubator. We started in 2017 with a mission to grow DC's makers and artists. We did so with a grant from the city. We wouldn't have done it without them. This was an experiment. How much money could we put back in local economy if we created a space that had nothing but goods made in the district? So here we are. Almost 4 years later, opening number 6, we've put over $4 million back into makers' hands. This store alone has 50 makers in it, some of which that are here today. So if you're a maker making products, so we have special call outs to our makers. And a reminder, we're excited to be here because we know that we're going to touch more people. The more people that we touch, the more we influence their thoughts of the city, but most importantly, the more dollars we put back into those makers and artists' hands. We're able to help them scale their businesses, which means that they invest in the place that they live. So every time you make a purchase in any of our stores, you are voting with your dollars that you support your city and you're making these individuals' dreams come true. So thank you so much for being here, and thanks for the opportunity for us to be in this space.
So at this time, I'll keep my mask on. We're doing brief. We're actually going to cut the ribbon, and then we're going to go upstairs as well. So we'll do the stairwell round. Can we get the podium to remove, please?
1, 2, 3.